Load shedding, now that's something that has affected us all South Africans, and that will be for some time to come, will be part of our daily lives. But now I'm joined by Finweek journalist Lameez Omarjee to look at some of the electricity issues that she's covered in the latest edition of Finweek. Lameez, thanks for your time. Just tell us, we know it's bad, but just how bad is the situation here in South Africa?
I think one of the themes that have come through is that load shedding has economic consequences. It's not just a matter of people sitting at home and being in the dark. And one of the things that has come up is that there is a possibility of a national blackout, so much so that the city of Cape Town has set aside 245 million rand in the case of a blackout.
Oh, okay. Blackout, I don't know if you were able to backtrack because I went to a press briefing and I remember them saying you need to understand the difference between load shedding and a blackout. So maybe just take us back, a blackout meaning completely there's no way we would have any sort of electricity anywhere in South Africa, if I'm correct. And also, how are people most likely to react to this? Okay,
so in a blackout, well, analysts say that the country won't necessarily be thrown into chaos, because think about it, businesses will still have their generators to power, but the problem comes in when we run out of fuel to power the generators, and that's when we could have civil riots, because it'll impact things like banking. You won't be able to draw money. True. You won't even have water supply. So that's what we're worried about.
Would you say, or speaking to analysts, have they said that there is still worse to come, or have we pretty much reached the bottom here? I know they've said a national blackout, but what are you seeing the split in terms of sentiment on the ground?
The bigger picture is that we are running out of coal, and the coal production is reducing 10% monthly, and they predict by the end of the year that we might have a deficit. So I think bigger picture, we need to look at alternative sources of energy, and that would probably be the worst.
Renewable sources of energy, is this what they're saying could save us?
Like solar power and wind, those are helpful, but they're not the solution, because renewable energy sources only produce electricity 30% of the time. At the end of the day, fossil fuels are the only sources that work. So.
Lameez, thanks so much for giving us that update, and later on I know we'll be looking at that more in depth. That was Finweek journalist Lameez Omarjee.